Welcome back, dear listeners, to Fortress Feed, the podcast where we make sure your online life doesn't end up in the hands of your soon-to-be ex. Today, we're diving into the high-stakes, thrilling world of digital asset protection during a divorce. Because, let's face it, heartache is already hard enough without worrying that your Spotify playlist might end up in the wrong hands. Picture this. You're in the midst of a divorce. A time when keeping your data safe is just as important as keeping your dignity intact. The digital age means that every little bit of information can be as precious as your grandmother's heirloom watch. So let's start with the basics and work our way up from DEFCON 5, mildly anxious, to DEFCON 1, panic mode. First up, it's time for a good old digital footprint audit. Sounds fancy, right? Think of it like spring cleaning, but for cyberspace. Drag out those cobwebs from ancient MySpace accounts and defunct AOL emails. Perform a comprehensive review of every online account you have. Social media, banking, subscriptions, even that forum account from your brief foray into online knitting communities. Delete what you don't need and safeguard the rest. It's like finding and shredding your old embarrassing teenage love letters, but with fewer cringeworthy poems. Once that's done, it's time to run the iOS safety check. If Apple made it, you might as well use it. This tool helps you reset permissions on your devices, making sure only authorized eyes get access. Think of it as changing the locks on your digital house. Now, communication is key, and so is backing it up. Use apps like iMazing to create full backups of your iOS devices. Archive everything from iMessages to app data so thoroughly that future archaeologists might stumble upon them and declare, this person sure knew how to organize during their breakup. On to the money matters. Financial records need as much protection as your emotional sanity. Securely store copies of every bank, retirement, and credit card statement from the past few years. Use encrypted storage services like Proton Drive. Why Proton? Because even the name sounds like it's meant for top-secret operations, and secretly moving your nest egg should feel like a James Bond mission. When it comes to normal cloud storage platforms, let's be real. Google Drive and OneDrive are great for saving dog videos and dinner recipes, but not divorce documents. Opt for encryption tools like Cryptomator or VeraCrypt that make your files so secure even a hacker would give up and go legit. Now, let's talk about the all-important password update. Time to change every password for sensitive accounts. Cross your fingers and hope the new one is memorable without resembling a nuclear launch code. Furthermore, update the access codes for your home security system and Wi-Fi, because nothing says new beginnings like a freshly updated SSID. And while you're at it, don't forget to enable multi-factor authentication, MFA. Think of it as putting a bouncer outside your account. Not even your ex with their charm could sweet-talk their way past it. Next up, secure those mobile devices. Adjust privacy settings and limit permissions to the necessary, a significant move for digital independence. Reviewing installed apps and purging jointly used ones is more satisfying than hitting unfriend on social media. Speaking of social media, time to go private. Lock down those profiles and prune your friends list to only trusted individuals. If mutual friends are about as reliable as a chocolate teapot, it's time to say goodbye. Maybe even archive your spouse's profiles. Who knows what virtual skeletons are hiding there? When chatting with your attorney, use end-to-end encrypted messaging apps like Signal or secure email services such as ProtonMail or Tutanota. Your nefarious other half might be attempting to play cyber sneak past the lawyer. DEFCON 3 means it's time to think about your kids. Ensure their devices aren't used as Trojan horses by your ex. Adjust security settings, because there's nothing like sibling rivalry being heightened by espionage tech. Now, those joint accounts, oh boy. Time for triage, keep or kill. For services you both need, set up new accounts where possible. Think of it as parting the digital seas, preferable to unending shared Netflix history arguments. Updating your digital estate plan is another post-divorce must-do. Who controls your assets in a dire situation might need rethinking. Maybe your ex shouldn't have power over your Instagram after all. Your online shopping accounts? Roll up your sleeves and dive in. Remove saved credit card details and set tough new passwords. The only thing worse than your ex making unauthorized purchases is them discovering you bought all those impractical gadgets from late-night browsing. Reaching DEFCON 2, we register for an IRS filing PIN. It's a divorce time strategy to prevent tax return drama. No one wants a surprise fake filing. Place a credit freeze with major bureaus to prevent your ex from impulsively opening has-it-all designer shoe stores on your dime, because nothing says divorce peril like fraudulent financial entanglement. DEFCON 1 is here, critical defense mode. Regularly check for spyware using tools like iMazing's spyware detection capabilities. Unlike a private detective in your pocket, it actually finds things. Need to up the ante? Call in the pros. Cybersecurity firms can help navigate the digital chaos. Companies like Steel Fortress are the bodyguards of the digital world, making sure your information stays as safe as a well-locked secret. To wrap it up, securing your digital life during a divorce can feel more overwhelming than trying to understand crypto. But it's as essential as protecting your heart and sanity. Stand firm, guard those digital trails, and remember, data defense is the best divorce offense. I've been your protector of digital sanity, reminding you that in the world of divorces, keep your privacy as tight as your grip on that favorite coffee mug you're not giving up. Until next time, stay safe and keep your passwords long and your patience longer.